The Two Bullies by Junko Morimoto. A long time ago, there lived a huge man called Niao. He was so strong that nobody could beat him. So Niao proudly proclaimed himself the strongest fellow in Japan. One day, he heard that in China there was a strong man called Doki. Niao thought that he would challenge him, so he started preparing for the trip and visited the temple of Hachiman nearby to pray for victory. As he walked home, a priest suddenly appeared from nowhere. Niao had never met him before, but the priest gave him a file and said that it would cut anything. It might come in handy. Take it with you, he said. Thank you, said Niao, but who are you? And before he finished speaking, the priest had disappeared. Niao did not know, but the priest was Hachiman himself. After rowing his boat for many days, Niao finally crossed the vast ocean and reached China. He arrived at Doki's house. I am Niao, he shouted, more powerful than anyone in Japan. I have come to see who is stronger, you or me. Come out and take the challenge. But it was a small old woman who opened the door. Doki is not at home, but he will be here soon. Why not you wait for a while, she said. So Niao went inside and waited and waited. Then Zushin, Miri, Zushin, Miri. It sounded like an earthquake in the distance. The old lady, what is that sound? Niao asked. That is the sound of Doki's footsteps. When he is coming home, I hear him from miles away. Niao quickly saw that he had no chance of winning. Excuse me, he said. I need to go to the bathroom, and off he went. But Niao climbed out of the bathroom window and started to run as fast as he could. He jumped into the boat and rowed for Japan as if his life depended on it. Then Doki arrived home. He noticed an enormous footprint. Who has been visiting you? He asked the old woman. Shh, he is in the bathroom, she whispered. Doki looked at the footprint. There was only one man with feet like that, the Japanese giant Niao. So Doki waited for him to come out of the bathroom, but Niao didn't come out. Finally, tired of waiting, Doki opened the bathroom door. The bathroom was empty. Niao had gone. Doki grabbed an anchor and ran after him. He followed the footprints down to the shore, but Niao's boat was already disappearing over the horizon. Hey Niao, Doki boomed. Are you going to run off home without challenging me? And he heaved the anchor at Niao's boat. Brrr! The anchor flew across the sky and struck the boat right in the stern as Doki hauled on the chain. Niao's boat was pulled steadily back to shore. Niao tried to row against Doki, but it was hopeless. Then he remembered the file the priest had given him. He started rasping away at the chain. Once, twice, 3 times, and on the 8th try, Niao finally did it. Doki lost his balance and down he fell. Earth shook and created an enormous tidal wave that carried Niao all the way to Japan. Back in China, Doki looked around and sighed with relief. Whoa, he said. How amazing to see him rip that chain apart. It's lucky I didn't fight him. And in Japan, Niao was impressed too. That was so close, he said. Doki is enormous. He's an incredibly powerful man. And since that day, when people in China lift up something heavy, they say, Niao! And people in Japan say, Doki Sho! The end. And Niao started standing guard by Hachiman's temple gate in thanks for the priest's gift. The end. I hope you enjoyed the story of the two bullies.